today I have a beautiful guest because she is one of my beautiful besties.
Mhm.
I have Tanya Bergen here to chat with us, and I just feel like we co-create so much goodness together, Tanya. I
Mhm.
just feel like people just need to hear our conversation. So press
Ah,
forward.
I love it. Let's go. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, just want to tell everyone where you're from and just tell us a little bit about you.
Mm. Well, thank you for having me, Shan. I am so grateful to be your bestie. I am from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. We live right on the water. We border Michigan, so I can say hello to all my friends in the US there. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of three beautiful girls. Twin girls are my oldest. I am a beach lover. I love to cold plunge in the Lake Huron here. I love everything personal development, spirituality, everything Jesus.
Yeah,
He's
we
my
we have
number
that
one
we have a
homeboy.
love of Jesus together. Yes, girl.
That's
Yes.
what is a huge connection for us. I'm also a business owner. We invest in real estate properties. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I am involved in my beautiful church community. I'm just, yeah, I'm high
And
on
you're
life.
a sister. You're a sister. You
I'm
have
a
two
sister, I'm a
sisters.
daughter, I'm a friend. I'm all the things, Shan.
Where are you in with your sisters?
I'm the
Are
oldest sister.
Me too. I
Oh,
don't know if you knew that, but I'm the oldest as well. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, yeah, I'm the oldest of three.
Yeah,
And
me
then I
too.
have three girls.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
don't have
three.
three girls. I have two boys and a girl, but
Yeah.
that's so funny. What a correlation. Three kids, three sisters. I said I always wanted to. I manifested having Emmett because I said I came from three and I want to have three.
Yeah.
And then
I said that too.
yeah, years later, because
Yeah.
it's just a different dynamic with that third.
And you had a baby a little later in life. I
Exactly.
love it.
But I mean, his sister's 17 and they still argue like they're
Yeah. Oh, I
siblings
bet.
are 2 years apart. It's hilarious.
That doesn't change.
I just want to, I love to dive into the fact that, like you said, like you wear a lot of hats. And so as a mom and
Mm.
taking care of, like when you say that, it sounds like a lot, but because I know you and you have this quiet, just this strong presence of peace, like that's what you bring. I know some days it might not be that, right? But this is what people I know the experience from you, and I know being in your energy, I experience from you. How do you how do you keep that solid? Like you are so strong, Tanya, but like you're silently strong. Like you were just like quiet, powerful thunder. I don't know that makes sense, but that's what I feel from you because you just have this power about you, but you don't
Mhm.
do it in a very loud way, right?
Mhm.
So
I love
how
it.
do you keep your peace when you're wearing all these hats?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question, Shannon. You know, I think with studying myself for years, like I've always been into, reading and finding out how I can better myself. And in the last little while, more like praying more and finding out who I am in relation to Jesus and how much he loves me and all that stuff. I've just recently really stepped into that quiet, what'd you say, quiet calmness. Like that's who I am. And if I look backwards, like I started on this journey probably 10 years ago now, when my kids were really little. And I found myself like I was getting up, going to work, I was setting the alarm clock and like getting right up. My kids would come wake me up and I would go to work and I'd feel anxiousness on the way dropping them off at daycare, going to the office. And even though I've always presented as that calm, I had that inner stirring of anxiousness, right? And then I'd come home, get them supper, put them to bed, do it all over again the next day. So 10 years ago, there was that pull inside of me that this can't be it. So I decided to start getting up a little bit earlier. And really, what helped me with that was the Mel Robbins 5 4 3 2 1, the 5 second rule.
Mm, yep.
So that kind of started me on this personal development journey where I got up before my kids. And some days it was like, I don't know, maybe a half hour before them. And then slowly that got more and more and more. And I found, and even to this day, I do that. Like the more time I can have in the morning, the better, right? And I think you're that same person.
Yeah.
A lot of us,
I'm definitely a morning person for sure. Catch me in bed at 7:30.
yeah, me too. And I always used to joke with the girls, okay, girls, get into bed because mommy turns into a monster at this time, right? So I think for me, which has been very beneficial to help me keep my calmness, is like giving myself that time and not feeling guilty about it and spending time just reflecting, just being, doing what I love, like whether it's working out, going for a walk, um, journaling, praying, reading my Bible, listening to a podcast or YouTube channel and just reflecting, or just sometimes I just sit in silence.
Mm,
Right? But I really feel that that's so productive for me because the days that I don't get to do it, which are very far and few between, I don't allow that to happen.
yeah.
Even if I'm away at a hotel or something, like I make sure I'll even go to the bathroom if I have to and just sit, it's so soothing for the soul. And I know that carries me into my day, like my meetings, my client calls, my time with my family.
Mm.
And even like you'll get halfway through the day and I'll just be like, okay, I'm feeling the anxiousness coming up. So I know that I need to go and I need to give myself rest or I need
Mm.
to read or just do something to change my energy, right?
I love that you're so self-aware, right?
Mhm.
And I do feel that too. Like when I'm like when it starts, I say like when I'm feeling full. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
so for me,
Yeah.
like I'm feeling full, I'm feeling full, I'm feeling full. I'm like, oh, we don't
It's
want mommy monster to come out. We need Shanny to go and have a nap. Nap
yeah.
attention, have a tub, have a nap. I know you love your tubs
Love
too.
that. We love the bubble baths. Bubble
Yeah.
bath.
Well, water's such a portal for me. Like I just get such
Yeah.
great like downloads and thoughts when I'm in the tub. So I swear I was a mermaid in a
Mhm.
pasta or whatever. Like,
I can see you being that mermaid. Oh.
but what I'm hearing from you is that you're very disciplined in what is structured for you. And I think that is so important to hear from people is
Mhm.
what you do behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will be like, well, you got to go into this and that. Because I was the mom that would like just, I would like, I swear, it's like kids were hanging out the car by the time I got, I was always so like last minute, rush, rush, rush. And now it's like, I don't have that like anxious energy. I don't show up like that, like because I do my things. And you saying this is just showing it's all about consistency and discipline.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Well, you heard me. I made that decision, right? 10 years ago that, yeah, I've always been quite disciplined, but I didn't want that way anymore of living. And
mhm.
don't get me wrong. I mean, there's still mornings where, we have a little argument in the morning or I'm a little off or whatever, but you got to give yourself grace. But I made that decision years ago when my kids were young, like, look, I deserve to have time to myself. And I think a lot of mothers that I see that they feel guilty for that. And even moms that, like, I'm talking to moms that don't work out of the home too. Like, you have a really big job at home, whatever you're doing, right? You deserve that time.
I think working from home sometimes as a mom is like not always the best thing, right?
I know. Sometimes you're expected a little bit more, right? Oh, you
Exactly.
you
It's
can
like, oh,
do
the
this.
kids are sick. So you're doing a call with somebody from England and it's like,
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
I need this. Mom, where's the remote?
Yeah. Cook me supper.
Right? Like what we show is our joy when we are together, is what I'm trying to say. Is that yes, we are disciplined, yes, we do the stuff, but one of our friends, Katie, sent us a video of us just laughing our heads off. And I think one is so important to
Mhm.
surround yourself with the people that I think you just did a post about this, didn't you?
I think I did,
Yeah, just like
probably.
oh, bringing up your frequency. Like you don't
Yeah.
lower your frequency, you be with people that push you higher in a higher frequency because that keeps you there. And I can honestly say, Tanya, like you have been such an angel on earth for me, like for the past 6 months of going through a huge transition in my life. But like you just always been there like a
Mm.
solid friend, and just like,
Oh,
and even when I was just like resisting it, no, no, you're like, I got you. And I have my
yeah.
eyes on you. And if you need me, I'm here. And
Yeah.
I think that is so important for moms and just like women that are like us, like empowering women. We also get vulnerable. And
Yeah.
when we have people like you and like me in our corners, it helps, right? So,
Oh my gosh, totally. And you, for you, Shan, for me, like you just said it, you've been that joy and that fun in my life, right? Because I know the old me, and sometimes it creeps up, it's that good girl syndrome, right?
never you.
You have to do it right, and everything has to be good. But then you get around Shannon, and she just makes it all fun.
It's like that devil angel on your shoulder. Shannon's the little devil in your ear. Do it, Tanya. Let's go.
We have so much fun together. So, when we come together, we just create these beautiful friendships, and we help change people's lives through this.
Absolutely. I love that. And that's what we're being called to do. Like, I know that on this earth, God brought me through a storm. Good God, don't need any more storms. But to bring me through the light to be able to share my medicine with people. And I know that that's a passion of yours as well, right? So,
Totally, totally. And I like back to that whole like calm and collective. I do have that. Like that is my natural state and what do I appear to be? Like just like you appear to be so fun and joyful. But I still go through storms.
yes.
I still go through storms and circumstances, but I think again, becoming more rock solid in my faith too. Like
Mm-hmm.
really, that's what's really helped me go further. And you too, Shan. I mean, we've been on this journey of our faith walk together over the past like year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet weekly and we discuss these beautiful things together and challenges us too in a beautiful way, but to be vulnerable. And that's really strengthened my faith and made me more rock solid that way too, I think.
I love that. It's so true. It's just
Yeah.
faith, right? Like I'm looking at this quote I have. It says, "Somebody somewhere is depending on you to do what God has called you to do."
Mhm.
And that's like legit my mantra. I'm gonna get a tattoo right
Yeah.
here.
Ah, right here.
That's right here. I just have a permanent necklace.
I love it. So people can read it on the Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get it backwards.
Yeah. See, she's all fun.
It is just random. This is so good. But you know what though? Like I still remember in Miami waking up and just having time with you in the morning, and you were just like, let's just sit and be still and pray. And I think that from there I've learned like, wow, there are people out there that like I always knew that I had strong faith and
Yeah.
internally, but
Yeah.
having and sharing that with somebody else was
Yeah.
really effective for me, that because of our love for Jesus together and just the way, and we have just attracted more people that love
Yeah.
Jesus, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only just the beginning.
It's always just the beginning. So it's so beautiful. It's actually just so beautiful to experience life with you, Tanya. So I just
Oh,
want to say I love
you
you.
too,
And thank
Shan.
you.
I love learning and growing with you and going to new depths of fun and joy with you.
Yes. Stay tuned. That's another
That's,
video for another
that's
time.
great. Watch out.
Well, Tanya, thank you so much for just expressing your heart. And I think that like um people that come into your energy, you have clients, you just serve them so well because they feel that from you. They feel who you are genuinely. You're a genuine person. And for people who don't know you, where can they find you? Where do you live
You can
on social?
find me at Tanya L. Bergen on Instagram or Tanya Bergen on Facebook.
I just thought of the movie Trolls. Every time you see
The Bergens.
the Americans,
Oh, geez.
they were they were
You're so...
named after her. She's famous, guys. Listen,
Yeah, hey.
there you go. There you go. Oh, I love you, Tanya. Thank
I love
you.
you too, my friend.